Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Saya Iskandar Zulkarnain, SPD MHUM, dosen pengampu mata kuliah Reading for General Communications pada program studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan Universitas Al-Wasliyah Medan. Pada kesempatan ini, saya akan memaparkan rencana pembelajaran atau RPS mata kuliah ini sebagai bagian dari proses sertifikasi dosen tahun 2025. Reading for General Communications merupakan mata kuliah 2 SKS yang ditujukan untuk mahasiswa semester pertama. Mata kuliah ini bertujuan membekali mahasiswa dengan keterampilan membaca dalam bahasa Inggris untuk konteks umum, baik akademik maupun non-akademik. Materi mencakup teknik-teknik membaca seperti skimming, scanning, previewing, predicting, serta strategi untuk memahami ide pokok, informasi spesifik, makna implisit, dan pesan utama dari berbagai teks, mulai dari teks naratif, ekspositori, hingga digital dan media. Capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah ini mendukung capaian pembelajaran prodi yang terbagi menjadi 3 aspek. Yang pertama, sikap. Lulusan mampu menunjukkan sikap religius, etis, dan bertanggung jawab serta menghargai kebinekaan. Yang kedua, keterampilan umum. Mahasiswa mampu berpikir logis, kritis, sistematis, serta menunjukkan kinerja mandiri dan terukur. Yang ketiga, penguasaan keilmuan. Mahasiswa memiliki keterampilan berbahasa Inggris minimal, post-intermediate, dan memahami konsep linguistik. Capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah diturunkan ke dalam 6 CPMK, antara lain yang pertama, mampu memahami konsep dasar membaca dan integritas akademik. Yang kedua, mampu menerapkan teknik membaca seperti skimming dan scanning. Yang ketiga, mampu menganalisis struktur teks, genre, dan makna implisit. Yang ketiga, mampu mengevaluasi argumen, keandalan informasi, dan struktur paragraf. Yang keempat, mampu membaca teks digital dan berita secara kritis. Dan yang kelima, mampu melakukan teknik membaca cepat dan strategis. Strategi pembelajaran yang digunakan adalah kombinasi Project Based Learning atau PJBL dan Problem Based Learning atau PBL. Pendekatan ini dirancang untuk meningkatkan keterlibatan aktif mahasiswa, yang selanjutnya mengembangkan pemikiran kritis dan kolaboratif, dan yang terakhir menumbuhkan kemampuan reflektif terhadap proses membaca. Metode pembelajaran yang digunakan antara lain ceramah interaktif, diskusi kelompok. Metode penilaian dan evaluasi dilakukan secara komprehensif mencakup 3 aspek. Yang pertama, aspek sikap dinilai melalui partisipasi, kedisiplinan, dan etika akademik. Yang kedua, aspek pengetahuan dievaluasi melalui tugas tertulis, tes formatif, dan analisis teks. Yang ketiga, aspek keterampilan diukur melalui praktik teknik membaca, presentasi, serta penugasan individu dan kelompok. Jenis evaluasi mencakup bobot kriteria penilaian. Yang pertama itu penilaian kehadiran sebanyak 10%, tugas mandiri 20%, yang ketiga tugas terstruktur 20%, yang keempat ujian tengah semester 20%, dan ujian akhir semester 30%. Rubrik penilaian disesuaikan dengan indikator pencapaian pada tiap minggunya. Secara kronologis, pembelajaran dibagi ke dalam 16 pertemuan secara garis besar sebagai berikut. Pertemuan pertama dan kedua itu merupakan pengantar mata kuliah, etika akademik, eksplorasi minat membaca, dan perluasan kosakata. Pada pertemuan ketiga dan sampai kelima, teknik membaca dasar, scanning, previewing, predicting, dan skimming. Pada pertemuan yang ke-6 dan ke-7, inferensi makna tersirat, dan evaluasi argumen dalam teks. Untuk pertemuan yang ke-8, kita melaksanakan ujian tengah semester. Untuk pertemuan yang ke-9 dan sampai ke-11, analisis struktur paragraf, ide pokok, dan kohesi dalam teks. Untuk pertemuan ke-12 sampai ke-13, pemahaman genre, teks, fiksi non-teks, dan artikel berita. Untuk pertemuan ke-14 akan membahas analisis teks digital dan strategi membaca digital. Dan pertemuan ke-15 akan membahas teknik membaca cepat dan refleksi strategi. Dan untuk pertemuan yang ke-16 akan dilaksanakan ujian akhir semester. Dalam penugasan mahasiswa dalam setiap pertemuan dilengkapi dengan tugas terstruktur berupa diskusi, analisis teks, dan laporan bacaan. Yang kedua, tugas mandiri berupa refleksi pribadi, praktik membaca dalam video, dan evaluasi strategi membaca. Penugasan disesuaikan dengan level taksonomi Bloom, mulai dari memahami, menerapkan, menganalisis, hingga mengevaluasi. Saya menggunakan beberapa referensi utama untuk mendorong mahasiswa menggunakan literatur yang kredibel, dan saya juga memotivasi mahasiswa untuk menggunakan sejumlah artikel ilmiah, terutama yang merupakan penelitian yang sudah saya lakukan sebagai dosen. Dalam mata kuliah ini, mahasiswa diharapkan tidak hanya mampu membaca dengan baik dalam bahasa Inggris, tetapi juga mampu memahami teks secara kritis, reflektif, dan relevan dengan kehidupan nyata. Pembelajaran difokuskan pada pengalaman membaca yang aktif, kolaboratif, dan bermakna. Dengan mata kuliah ini, mahasiswa diharapkan tidak hanya mampu membaca dengan baik dalam bahasa Inggris, tetapi juga mampu memahami teks secara kritis, reflektif, dan relevan dengan kehidupan nyata. Pembelajaran difokuskan pada pengalaman membaca yang aktif, kolaboratif, dan bermakna dengan dukungan teknologi sebagai bagian dari Technology Enhanced Language Learning. Demikian paparan saya mengenai rencana pembelajaran semester mata kuliah Reading for General Communication. Semoga dapat memberikan gambaran utuh dalam proses penilaian sertifikasi dosen tahun 2025. Selanjutnya, di video selanjutnya berupa cuplikan proses mengajar yang akan saya lakukan di materi skimming. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
As usual, before we starting our lesson today, we pray to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, please. Okay, Sadaqallahul Azim. Okay, today, how are you? Okay, thank you. And now, who is absent today? Rio, what happened to him? Okay, Rio. Okay, right. And then another else? Safety. Okay. Nah, we are going to discuss about a new material. We are going to discuss about skimming. Okay, right? But before we go to our discussion about skimming, I want to know about our previous material. What is our previous material? Predicting. Right, predicting. Okay, predicting. What is predicting?
To tell what will happen.
To tell
What will happen.
do you have another definitions about predicting? The keyword is predict, means menerka. Is that right? So, when you are read something, as you know that reading is an activity to get informations. Is that right? That's reading. So, when you read, you can guess. Yes. You can guess what will happen. Use and pictures to help predicting. Okay, right. And then now in reading we have some techniques. One of them is skimming. Okay, reading, and then you can guess the meaning or the informations from the text. The way or the technique you can use to guess, the information by using this technique, we call it skimming. Jadi kita bisa menggunakan teknik skimming untuk menerka ataupun memprediksi informasi yang ada di dalam teks tersebut without read all the content of the text. How to do this? By applying this technique, skimming. So, in this material, pertama itu apa? Diharapkan, silakan dibaca. Mampu menerapkan reading comprehension technique untuk menemukan informasi. Oke, yang kedua, yang selanjutnya, oke. Jadi ada sub capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah ini. Yang pertama adalah oke. Selanjutnya,
mampu mengidentifikasi dan menanyakan visual seperti tabel, grafik, dan data yang menggunakan proses ini.
yang efektif untuk teks yang panjang dan kompleks berdasarkan jenis teks dan tujuan membaca itu. Jadi tujuan membacanya apa? Tentu seperti yang di awal, tujuan membaca itu adalah untuk memperoleh informasi. What is the essential apply this technique, skimming? Okay, I believe that we do reading, sometimes we do not have much time to get the informations, right? Jadi kadang-kadang kita membaca buku yang banyak atau teks yang tebal, itu kita membutuhkan waktu yang lama. Tetapi dengan mengaplikasikan daripada skimming ini, you are able to get the information as soon as possible. So, how to do that? Now we are going to discuss about the skimming. So, the keyword is speed. So, you need a speed to get the informations. So, speed is often very important when you are reading. You may have a lot of time to read something. For this kind of reading, you usually do not want to know and remember everything. Sometimes you do not know. You do not need to know everything, but you need to know the information that you need. Yang dibutuhkan itu bukan semua yang ada di dalam teks tersebut, tetapi informasi apa yang kamu cari. Jadi you do skim the text and then find the idea or the information that you want to know. That's the skimming. Now look at the slide, skimming for point of view. I need someone to read this for us. Yeah. Please. You.
Skimming for point of view. Skimming is helpful when you want to find out quickly about the writer's think about some idea. This is the writer's point of view. When you want to know the point of view, you do not need to read everything. You only need to read a few important words.
Okay, who want to give some comment on these statements? Yeah, can you find some information from short paragraph? This short paragraph.
Idea from paragraph is skimming helpful once to find out quickly.
Skimming helpful when
When to find out quickly about the writer.
and
Find out things about some idea. This is the writer's point of view.
okay, good. Give applause to her. Yes. So, seperti yang sudah saya katakan di awal tadi, jadi when you want to know the point of view, you do not need to read everything. Jadi nggak perlu semuanya dibaca. Just you need to no, I mean you need to read a few important words. So you do not need to read everything, but you just need to read a few. Okay, remember that. The first example. Who wants to read this? Yeah, please. This is an example. Look at to this. Do skimming. You do not need to read everything on the text, but you just find the idea, the information that you want to need. Okay, please.
Example 1. Dogs are often a problem at home. Many dogs are noisy and dirty. They may even be dangerous for small children. Does this writer like dogs at home? No. You do not need to read all the sentences to learn this. You only have to read the words problem, noisy, dirty, and dangerous. From those words, you can tell the writer's point of view. This writer is against dogs at home.
So what is the point? The key of this short paragraph. Problem, noisy, dirty, and dangerous. So that's the problem. So the writer is against dogs at home. Do the writers like dogs or not? So the writer didn't. Good. Okay, so that's the key of information from the text. Jadi you do not need to memorize all the sentences on the paragraph, but you can say something, one statement to delegate the meaning of the paragraph. For the second example, please, Nesha.
All the sentences to learn this. You only have to read the words nicer, cooler, and happy feeling. From these words, you can tell the writer's point of view. This writer likes plants in an apartment.
Okay, good, right. Thank you, Nesa. Nah, from the one statement or some of the sentences over there, that's one question. Does this writer like plants in apartment? Of course, yes. How do you know? There are some keywords. Yeah, after apply skimming. What is the keywords? Nicer, cooler, happy feeling, Yeah, so those words can you tell the writer's point of view? That's based on the writer's point of view to show that the writers likes, okay, the writers.
The writers like plays in apartment.
Okay, how do you know? By
Keyword.
the keywords. Okay, what is the keyword?
The writer gives in the text. The keyword is nice,
Nicer, cooler.
and happy.
Okay, good. We have an example this. Yeah, read. You do not need to read everything, but there are some keywords over there. Yeah. See, what is your name? Amanda. Okay, Amanda. Listing. Okay. Okay, look at to the first sentences. A whale eats a lot of ocean food every day. So there is a reason why a whale eats a lot of ocean food every day. There is a reason. What is the reason? Okay, so what is the signal? Because. So that's the patterns, yeah? Okay, you are able to find out the answer without tracking every single word at the sentences. Okay, jadi you need 2 times faster. Jadi lebih cepat membacanya, ya. And then look at to this example. Yeah, who want to be volunteer? You. Akila, is that right? Yeah. So what is the answer? The pattern is listing. Because
There are first and it's also and finally.
yeah,
Keywordnya.
the keywordsnya
First and
also and finally. So that's the listing of the signal, yeah? It's the signal. Okay, thank you. What is your name?
Sukma.
Sukma. Okay, thank you, Sukma. You have a good idea. Your answer is very good. Okay, so when you have a textbook, there are some steps for skimming a chapter from a book, yeah, because a book sometimes consists of some chapters or article from a magazine or newspaper. So what is the first step you need to do? Okay, you, what is the first step?
Read the first few sentences at your usual speed. Ask yourself, what is this about?
Yeah, the first you read a few sentences at your usual speed. Read the text and then ask yourself, what is this about? And then the second one,
Go to the next paragraph as soon as you can guess the general idea. Remember, you do not need to know the details. You only want to learn something very general about the chapter or article.
okay, and then you can continue to the next paragraph, and then what is the key? Guess the general ideas, yeah. And then remember, you do not need to know the detail, but you just guess the general idea and then make your own comprehensions by yourself. And then the third one, what is the third one?
You should look for the words that tell you more about the general idea. Often they are at the beginning of the paragraph, but then they also the end.
Okay, good. Jadi, so we continue to the next step. Read only a few words in each paragraph, and you should look for the word that tell you more about the general idea. Yeah. Often they are at the beginning of the paragraph. How to find the idea? You can find it at the beginning, on the middle, or at the ends. That's the key to find out the ideas. Yeah, general idea. Good. And then this is some example. You need to comprehend the instruction here. Yeah. Here's an example from a newspaper article. Most of the article it's not there. You will not find a few sentences. Yeah. So you need to fulfill the blank. Yeah. At the beginning and a few words in each paragraph. But you should still be able to learn the general ideas of the article. Please read the article. Okay, now please read the text and then find the idea, and then the first you need to do, skim this. Yeah, find the general idea. We work with your groups. Yeah, we work with your groups, and then I will ask one by one to present the text for you, and then you answer number 1 to number 3. What is the best answer? And then give your reason why do you choose the answer. Okay? Okay, good. After having discussion with your friend, now I would like to invite the first to present your discussions and share what is your opinion with this example, please. What do you think about the text?
The title is Big Macs in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
The first is McDonald's. Our answer is restaurant company because
Yeah.
there is a key idea.
Yeah. Show us.
McDonald's is world famous company.
Yeah, McDonald's is a famous company. Okay, and then
The second question will be answered by Sukma.
yeah.
There were no McDonald's in Mexico.
Okay, but not in Mexico, yeah. Okay, please next.
Third question will be
Third
answered
question.
by Aita.
Big Mac is the answer is a big kind of hamburger, because in the text is say that Big Mac is the McDonald's specialty.
Okay, the keywords. Speciality. Okay, right. That's their opinion. Okay, give applause to them. Ya, sampai di sini kira-kira ada pertanyaan? Oke, baik. Jadi dari apa yang sudah saya sampaikan, materi ini tidak hanya berguna dalam kehidupan sehari, tapi yang terpenting ini juga dalam kehidupan akademis kamu, dalam penyelesaian skripsi kamu nantinya. Kamu butuh berbagai references. Ada banyak references yang kamu butuhkan. You need to know, to read many references to make your thesis, yeah. And then next week we will discuss about meeting 6 reference words, yeah. At the end, let's say Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, nasrun minallah wa fathun qarib wa basyiril mu'minin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.